Is adding another string to her bow as a children's author, and she joined us to tell us all about it. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. That's very sad news,
isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
you were in the other side. You were on the other side, though. So
they shot in Melbourne, and we obviously Sydney, home and away. But yeah, but at least she, she lived a long time.
Absolutely, and left a mark on us all. I want to talk about your new book, because that's what you're here to talk about. I mean, as if you're not already... We'll talk about how you found the time to put this all into your life. But tell us about this. It looks fantastic. Marge in Charge.
So Marge in Charge is the story of an ebullient, anarchic babysitter. This is her with rainbow hair, and she's a lot older, and she takes care of Jemima and Jake Button, our two little characters, when Mummy goes out of the house. And sensible Mummy gives a list of rules, but Marge, of course, subverts them, and lots of fun ensues. And they're just really sweet stories for early readers, sort of 5 to 8, and I'm so attached to Marge. I had so much fun writing it, and I'm just so happy that she's going to be introduced to other bedtimes around England.
So where did you get the idea from?
I have two best friends, and Marge is kind of the love child of both of them. One of my friends is this kind of eternal Peter Pan, and the other tells these fantastical stories. So that's where the inspiration be, because Marge is older than Mummy and Daddy. So I really hope that kids like.
I think they're impressed.
Oh, that was very sweet.
It's great to see them read, isn't it, really? Yeah. Now everybody's got iPads now. It's not the usual, not the norm.
Yeah.
But it's a notorious difficult market to get into, isn't it, the children's books? And
yeah.
You had great help from David Walliams, didn't you?
I know. Well, he was so kind. I sent him the story, and he was very supportive and gave me a quote for the cover, which was very nice. But I just felt like that there are so many great books for ages 8 and up. You've got David Walliams, who's incredible. You've got David Baddiel. You've got Roald Dahl. You've got Jeff Kinney. You've got Dork Diaries. You've got everything. It's so funny. And for the little ones under 8, you don't really have as much comedy. Comedy. You've got wonderful stories and wonderful authors. But this is where Marge fits in, because I really feel like kids need to get into reading in the modern age. We're all on iPads and phones and computer games and TV, and if you start young enough and it's funny stuff, I feel like kids will get hooked and will end up reading.
I think it's... And you're a mum of 3 now.
Yes.
So how much does reading and how much of this came from the fact that you've got 3 of your own?
I mean, I definitely used Marge as a tool to get everyone to bed, and I've always loved telling stories and doing silly voices, and yeah. So and the best thing about reading to kids is when it gets boring, they just walk out of the room. So they're your fiercest critics, but only the kind of more interesting stuff makes it into the finished material.
Now, I want to know where on earth you found the time to fit this in,
goodness.
because you're mum of 3, you're an actress. In my mind as well, in my imagination, you have this incredibly glamorous jet-set lifestyle, and you're constantly laughing with your husband, Sacha Baron Cohen. That's your life in my head. So where did you find time to write this?
I want to live in your head.
Yeah. No, you don't.
I'm
you
not
really
on carpool run the whole time. No, I admit I started when I was pregnant, so I did have a chunk of time off from acting, and luckily it had been percolating over so long, Marge, that I already had established the characters and Marge in my own head. So when it came to kind of churning it out, it wasn't as time-consuming as I'd thought.
Are you going to go back more films? I want to know what else you've got going on.
Well, I've got a Tom Ford movie, Nocturnal Animals, which I've just heard is getting into Venice, which is very exciting, coming out towards the end of the year, and Keeping Up with the Joneses with Zach Galifianakis from The Hangover, Gal Gadot and John Hamm coming out October, I think, 21st. So one sort of comedic role, one dramatic. But I have to say the most fun I've had recently is Marge in Charge.
So where do you spend most of your time then? Do you spend it over here, over in the States? I mean...
Well, recently we've spent actually almost 50% of the time in England and 50% time in LA, which is amazing. But it is hard as well, because like being in a gypsy village, we're always moving and very transient and nomadic, and so sometimes it gets a bit tiring. But I'm incredibly grateful, for my life, and I wouldn't change anything. And I just feel really lucky that I've been able to make this transition as an author.
Yeah, I mean, you have got quite a nomadic life from before, anyway.
Yeah.
You were born in Scotland. You have Scottish roots, don't you?
I do. My dad and mum are both Scottish.
Yeah. So where do you feel Aussie? Do you feel like are you a Hollywood LA type now, or are you?
Goodness, I think I'll always be my sensibility is Australian. I think I'm quite laid back, and I've got a lot of Aussie traits. But then I'm connected very much now to the UK. I've been here for so long, and LA I love because of the weather. Yeah.
And how do you split your time bringing up the kids? Because if you're both actors and you're both incredibly busy,
yeah.
How does that work? How does the home
Well, we are
so
lucky because Sacha only makes one movie every 3 years, and I actually only make one movie a year, even though it seems like I'm in other movies. I usually take very small roles. So I've been fortunate being able to kind of you know, do it all for now, but we'll see.
Right,
Well, best of luck with the book.
I have got a really important question
Oh,
there,
sorry,
Isla, because I had to watch you on Home and Away last night, because obviously I knew you were coming on. Please tell me how you've not aged.
Oh, my goodness, you are so nice. I feel so... Thank you.
It's what everybody wants to know.
You are... Don't do a close-up. I have aged.
She has
Come
not
on.
aged.
It does not look like me.
Squint and it's just...
Pixelated, I'm so old.
Well, you look brilliant, and
Thank you.
this is all great, so more power to you. We look
Lovely
forward
to
to
see
the
you.
films as well.
Thank you for having me.
Right.